Hello, this is your psychology mentor, Park Seni. Today, my throat is in really good condition. So even though I've been giving lectures continuously from 9 in the morning until now, 4 in the afternoon, my throat still feels great. So I'm in a very good mood. Since I'm feeling good, I'll go ahead and film another video. Everyone, there actually aren't that many people around me who say things are getting harder and harder, just a few here and there. People often say that making a living is tough, but honestly, this is always a matter of perspective. If you keep thinking you have nothing and act like you have nothing, you'll end up becoming someone who truly has nothing. So I'd like to try to help you change your perspective. For me, I'm always a happy person, and most of the people who come to see me are actually those who are functioning well right now. Of course, there are occasionally people who come to see me because they're not in a good psychological state or want to change some bad habits, but most people are already functioning well, earning good money, and living impressive lives. They come to my classes or lectures because they want to live even better and do even more. That's why I'm always someone who talks about blessings. So rather than talking about poverty or lack, I keep talking about abundance, achievement, success, exhilaration, and joy. In fact, since I've been able to create and attain those things from a young age, I continue to talk about what I do well, how to amplify success, experience more exhilaration, enjoy greater happiness, and savor more joy. As an expert in these areas, I keep sharing such stories and secrets, and as a result, I live a very pleasant and happy life that keeps growing. That's why I don't even attend events or places where poverty, hardship, or any kind of lack is discussed. In fact, I really dislike talking about those kinds of things at all. Life is short and finite even if we only talk about abundance, happiness, and good things. There's not enough time. So what's the point of dwelling on negative stories, hardships, and exhausting topics? What do we gain from that? Do we gain anything at all? Since there's absolutely nothing to gain from it, I simply don't do it at all. Really, I only listen to people's problems and offer solutions when I'm being paid for counseling. I absolutely never talk about any kind of lack or deficiency anymore. Of course, when I was younger, or during times when I wasn't fully aware, I used to talk about what I lacked, complain about it, and wanted to vent to someone about it, right? I wanted to be coddled and act spoiled there, was that kind of thing. But after realizing that all of that is pointless, I absolutely don't do that anymore. So I try to talk about abundance. And when looking at this world, the perspective shouldn't be that something is lacking in this world or that there's something wrong with this world. Let go of these kinds of thoughts, let them go, and realize that this world is a good place and that there are many resources in it. So, for example, whatever I want to enjoy or whatever I want to obtain already exists in abundance in this world. It's really important for you to think this way. Everything I want already exists in this world. Only when you have this kind of mindset can you actually become someone who can have those things. Our ancestors, the elders of the past, used to say things like this. They would say, a child is born with everything they need to eat, so don't worry about how they'll grow up, just have children with peace of mind. They would say things like this. In other words, a person is already born with everything they need to live. That kind of belief is truly admirable. Even in the past, when times were much harder than now, the elders and our ancestors tried to hold on to that belief. The fact that they tried to believe in such things and could speak about them with such conviction shows that they truly believe that the world is abundant and that everyone is born with everything they need to live, because they lived and acted with that belief. That kind of life actually unfolded for them. And as adults living such lives, they spoke about these things in a way befitting their maturity. But I think these words are true. Since everything comes to pass as you think, if you think about poverty, poverty will come to you. And if you think about abundance, abundance will follow you. Whichever you choose to think about, your thoughts are correct. That's what Henry Ford, the automobile king, said. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, your thoughts are correct. It's all just a matter of the subconscious, of the mind, of your thoughts becoming reality. This world already has so much, and if I want wealth, it's a world where wealth can be given to me. If I want honor, as long as I take certain actions to gain more honor, it's a world where I can fully achieve that. So rather than having a negative perception of the world, always maintain a positive outlook. Keep thinking about it, focus on it. And if you do that so that those things are gradually drawn to you, I am confident that before long, you will become an even more amazing person. Now, let me wrap things up. So to reiterate, everything you need already exists in this world. The world is abundant. Adopt this mindset. And just in case there's something missing in my country, then since we live in a global era, you can just bring it in from another country. What you don't have inside can be found outside. You just need to bring it in from outside. So try to have a broader perspective, and instead of focusing on scarcity, imagine abundance and a world where everything is already in place as you put in your efforts. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. Always stay strong. All you need to do is make a genuine effort. See you next time.